What's up, you guys? It's your girl Empress 777 here today with a general love message. This is going to be definitely more geared towards those of you on a twin flame journey. More specifically, this is energy of a divine masculine coming through. If you would take a moment before we dive in to click that like button. We are a newer channel here, guys, so we're definitely trying to grow. That will help exponentially, okay? It's free. It only takes a moment. Shoot me a comment to let me know you stopped by. Even if you're new, just say, hey girl, hey. Click that subscribe button as well if you feel moved to, and share if you feel moved to, as well as clicking the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload, okay? All right, guys, so what a sticky situation. What a very painful situation for those of you who have been dealing with this. There's lots of confusing energy, and it definitely feels like things were very much so up and down in this connection. The first card out we had was inner conflict, and I think that is mirroring energy. The both of you triggered a lot of emotions in one another. You were willing to look at these emotions and to look at the things that needed to be healed. But the divine masculine definitely appears to be someone who has run away from these triggers. This is something that is most certainly fated to happen in this lifetime for both of you. And it is not an easy, nor is it a, bed of roses type of connection to it's not a walk in the park, essentially. Okay, this is definitely a masculine who is operating out of their shadow self. Ego is the most present energy in this person. They are refusing to take a risk in changing. Okay, it almost feels as if this is somebody who feels like you may be hiding something, and that this can't be as strong of a connection as what they're feeling. They're questioning the strength of the connection and or the truth of their feelings. They definitely feel what you feel, just in case you questioned it. Okay, I feel like there would be times where they leaned into it intuitively, all right, and also being divinely guided, where you were able to have very beautiful moments with one another. These are moments that possibly are haunting you, because it does feel like there's a separation here. It feels like this is a masculine who decided to go more towards their darker energies, their shadow self, and not take the risk towards this connection, which is built on foundations of healing, change, growth, and a mission that you would have had with one another. They're refusing the mission in a sense, okay? Now, they're not getting away with this, you guys, okay? Even though I know you don't wish anything bad on this person, of course not, but they are definitely feeling the effects of this run, is what they are calling it. This is a runner. This is somebody who is running from themselves. They are definitely conflicted in this because they felt so great with you at times, but then at other times, they definitely felt like they may lose themselves by dealing with you. This is somebody who believes that their shadow self is their real self. And you started showing them another side of who they are, which is their higher self. Scared them shitless, and they had to get going, is what I heard. Dang. So there's been silence. The only communication between the two of you could be just through the 5D. They're definitely having dreams about you. You're showing up. This may be frustrating them greatly, because I get the idea that this is someone who is fighting against their emotions now. Now they're at battle, right? With their feelings, their emotions, and just how deep things have gotten. They're refusing to look at this as what it really is. They're refusing to call this what it is. And they're refusing the emotions outright for a great majority of you. See? Yeah, they definitely know, even if they don't know the name of it, right? This is just one of those connections that you cannot deny, whether you are still asleep or whether you have gone through an awakening, okay? For some of you, this journey may have sent you through the dark night of the soul. If you don't know what that is, please Google search that, baby, because, honey, that is nothing to mess with. That's nothing to sneeze at. That is some hard work. But there's always beauty on the other side, okay? There may be hope with the Four of Wands showing up here in this lifetime for things to get on one accord. But at this juncture, there's a lot of discord. Lots of discord because of someone's lack of wanting to deal with it. They just don't want to deal with it, is what I heard. Wow. Yeah, see, 8 of Wands. I feel like this person is getting a lot of downloads, you guys, okay? They're not escaping this as quickly as they thought they would be able to. This person may have even mistaken this connection for just a regular connection that they've had in the past. Oh, but it's quite the contrary, my darling. Quite the contrary. This individual even feels like they're losing control. Okay, it says my world is chaotic right now. I cannot think straight. So this is now affecting all aspects of their life, which is only making them want to run faster. There may be blocks in communication. You may have been trying to reach this person and they may have ghosted you, you guys. Only take what resonates. Don't force anything to fit. See? Yeah. I feel like justice is being brought to this situation, you guys. This person may come in and try to communicate with you, but they may be blocked. Okay? Even if you didn't block them, there may be something with the technology that won't allow them to get through. This is only going to amplify the mental conflict that they are experiencing, okay? So we have the 7 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So something is blocking them. Either you have literally blocked this person on all platforms and on your phone, or something is going to go wrong with the technology. The text will not come through. The phone call will not come through. The DM will not go through. The email will not. It will look on their end as if you got it, but you won't get it. Something energetically is blocking it. So this may send this person into a bit of a tailspin, because I feel like at some juncture, they're going to want to talk with you about what they've been feeling energetically, about the dreams that they've been having, about the downloads that they've been given. And they're not going to be able to do that, which is fated to happen. It may send them into some form of tailspin. They may feel like they're going insane because of this. Or that there's some kind of spell is what I just heard. Some kind of spell on them. This person may be very used to walking away from all of their connections without regard. Not another thought, not a second thought to people's feelings or what people got going on. They've created a lot of discord in people's lives is what I just heard. A lot of injustices, a lot of mental breakdowns. Wow, are you kidding me? This person has a way of making people crazy after they leave. It could be they may have a habit of just ghosting people, cutting people off, falling back energetically, even love bombing at some times and getting people attached and then disappearing, that type of thing. So this is a justice that this person has called on their own. This is their own karmic debt. You were just a catalyst for that. Okay? And now there's a blockage, and what they've been doing to others is now what's being done to them, but on a totally different level, because as you know, twin flame is not a connection that is like the others. It's not for the faint at heart, and the emotions that come attached to this shit, it's amplified by 1,000,000,000. Wow. They're going to want to talk. They may try to pull up wherever you are, show up where you are. That's the level of obsession that we have going on now, and it's only because they're being left to look at themselves, you guys. They may not be able to get the times that you spent together out of their mind. They won't be able to, because it was unlike no other. For some of you, this person may have tried to move on with other people rather quickly. Lots of them, up to 8 of them. And still to no avail. Their energy is still very much so blocked, or they're being blocked from not thinking about you. They have to. Oh my gosh. It's like a mental torture or a mental imprisonment that they may feel like they're experiencing, okay? See, limelight. This is somebody who's actively trying to date multiple people. It says lots of suitors, getting a lot of attention. They are going about releasing you out of their energy the wrong way. It's only amplifying who you are to them. Okay? And then when they try to reach out to you, there's a blockage there, which is going to make them feel ungrounded, up in the air. That will drive them crazy. They need certainty. They need some clarity. Why do you keep showing up in my thoughts? Why do you keep showing up in my dreams? Almost as if they feel like you're the one hopping on, you know, spirit's train and like, let me in this person's dream. You know, like you're traveling towards them. You're the ones showing up on your own. They have created this bed, you guys. They have. They don't realize that this is a journey that they will never be able to detach from. Once you meet each other, you will never unknow each other. It's forever. You're connected forever. Now, you don't have to end up with your twin flame. Of course not. Of course not. Not in this lifetime anyway. Especially if they continue to run, you know, from what they're facing, from themselves, essentially. It's running from yourself. Then another soulmate will come in after you have gone through your awakening totally and have ascended, right? Once you've reached ascension, then you will have the ability to partner with and connect with soulmates, and you can end up with one of those. The runner will forever be attacked on a mental level, even if they try to hide it. See? Yeah, it's like, yeah, whatever, blah, 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 blah. You know, it's a not wanting to listen. Wow. It says tired of this bullshit. Yeah, they're going to get very sick of this, you guys, okay? They're being forced to look at themselves for who they really are. And they don't like it. They don't. Even if you spoke to this person and tried to relate to them that you believe that this is a twin flame connection or a soulmate connection, they're like, prove it. I don't think so. You know? And they may have tried to prove to themselves that it's not by running. Wow. Wow. Yeah. And now that they have ran, the truth is finally exposed. Okay? This is a very immature individual, especially on an emotional level, even emotionally unavailable for some of you. But you got glimpses of who they could actually be because we did get the Emperor. I just don't get the idea that they're operating out of the energy that they can be at this juncture. You see, they're trying to avoid it because they don't feel like this is who they are. Wow. And they also lack the ability to communicate properly. This is why they would have ghosted you, for those of you who have experienced that. I'm definitely sending you love and light. It's painful, you guys. See? You know, now they want to come in and confess potentially that they know that this is something more than just a regular connection. I mean, they've laid up under enough people or laid on top of enough people to figure it out. And now they want to come and tell you about their findings. But I just don't believe that you'll be there to hear them because of this blockage, you guys, right? This is where the guilt will possibly set in. And I also don't see any cards of changing just yet. See, they did the same thing to me. This is somebody who struggles with unhealed traumas. And you exposed those traumas during the courtship, during the times that you did spend together. No matter how long the two of you engaged or connected, it triggered things in them that they either did not know was there or that they tried to suppress outrightly, that they didn't want to look at. Wow. Yeah. You concluded things, okay? Or there is a conclusion arise. Conclusions don't have to be the end, but it is the end of a cycle. And I feel like for those of you who outright blocked this person and chose yourself over such a strong magnetic pull, that is the conclusion that was needed for your growth and your expansion. I definitely want to look to see what's coming in for you. See, I'm used to getting my way. Told you. I feel like you triggered all kinds of things in this person. You either called them out for who they really are, you either ripped that mask off, or just your existence was a mirror into the things that they wanted to suppress, hide, mask, or, you know, forget about themselves. That's what the twin flame journey does, though, you guys, okay? See? Yeah, and now simultaneously they have become attached to this while trying to run. It did the exact opposite of what they wanted it to do. And I feel like some of you tried to warn this person That running is not going to work. It's because you did your research. They didn't believe you, though. They called your bluff. Let's see what's going on moving forward. Yeah, awakening. So you've done the work, guys. You have. I also feel like you've had a wake-up call in reference to this connection. I don't know how many cycles you've gone with this person, right? And how many times they've disappointed you. But this is a wake-up call. Okay, and this is definitely getting on one accord with the divine in reference to what you deserve in this lifetime. If this person doesn't want to follow through with the contract, that has absolutely nothing to do with you, and you don't have to suffer. You know, we have the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So your patience is definitely going to be needed in reference to moving forward. Try to be compassionate with yourself and have empathy for yourself as well. Okay, even if nobody understands is what I just heard, because this is not this is not a connection that you see every day, and some people just will not get it. So it's going to call for you to possibly have to heal yourself, or be in a position where you're the only one who kind of understands what you're going through. See, yeah, we have the Hermit. This is healing yourself, but in solitude, like alone. You may have to disconnect yourself from people who just don't get it. Okay, or people who want to push you towards this person if they don't get it. But after this is a time of growth and healing. You're going to be able to look back and see the fruits of your labor. Pentacles is about money, abundance, growth, healing, and assurance that there will be beauty for your ashes. So this is the energy that you're sitting in. Yes, leveling the F up. You are reaching your potential, okay? It's taking a lot of blood and sweat and tears to get there, but you will get there, and this is upper echelon. The Empress and the Emperor have learned all the lessons of the Kings and Queen. Nothing gets past them. This will be problematic for your twin because I feel they will not be released from these thoughts. They will not. There's no getting away from this. There's no escaping this. It's just not. And their refusal to balance things out and do their work is enabling them from getting on your level. Okay? Wow. So you're going to have to do it without them, you guys, and you will get a soulmate. Remember, I told you, 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck as well as the Ace of Cups. That's an overflowing amount of love. Okay? This is a soulmate. This is what this person is in danger of happening if they don't get their shit together. We also have the 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this is definitely a connection that you will have collaboration in. This is somebody who will recognize who you are, and they will want to pour into you and reciprocate. You understand? So that's well deserving, but I feel like there's a darker time that you may go through before you accomplish that. And for some of you, there may be another round with this twin flame if you're not in this Empress energy yet, okay? Yeah, 5 of Pentacles under the 3 of Pentacles, okay? I don't know how many times you've been left out in the cold with this twin flame energy. It's fated for this to go through a couple of cycles before you actually realize that it's time for you to choose yourself and focus on yourself. And it's once you do that things start to elevate and go up for you, okay? Let me pull a few more cards. And then I'm going to get on out of here, all right? I feel as though if by the time you're done with your ascension, if this person is still pretending that their shadow self is who they really are, then this guilt will not only set in, but it will also live within them for the remainder of this lifetime. It will always haunt their memories, okay? It will always haunt their thoughts, what they did and what they've done. Wow. Let's see here. We have, see, nostalgia. I told you. They're never going to be able to forget about this. That is the karma, okay? And it's a continuous karmic cycle. I definitely get the idea that this is somebody who has done this to you for many of lifetimes. They're still not getting the contractual terms correct. Yeah, with the Justice card that came up, they have never brought justice to this connection. They continue to run. Left out. They see the benefit of leaving the twin flame out in the cold. And if you partner up with this soulmate, they may also feel like you've left them out in the cold, okay? See, harmony. You want to go towards something that is more balanced and more reciprocal. Something that doesn't leave you depleted, that doesn't leave you in the darkness. I feel like you feel like this person led you to darkness. Yeah, lots of challenges, uphill battles, right? And as soon as you think you get to the top with this person, they kick you back down that bitch. Like, it's tough, you guys. I feel it all energetically right now. It was very, very hard. Yeah, fears. This person feared this connection like the plague. So they had to do things to you to make you either leave them or they would just leave you. We have awakening. Awakenings are not walks in the park. They bring you to accountability. They bring your accountability to the table. That's what awakenings are for. And this is not somebody who is ready to take accountability for their life, who they are, you know? We have friendship. So you may be needing to lean on your friends, but again, you just might need to use your friends as an outlet for fun, okay? To get your mind off of things. I wouldn't suggest going into detail about the romantic partnership with your twin flame because a lot of people do not understand and they may try to invalidate your feelings, which will set you back on this healing process, okay? Just let them be there in the ways to support you that doesn't involve getting into the nitty-gritty of these details and these challenges, okay? Unfortunately, this is something that you have to toil over and think about and come to your own intuitive decisions and clarity on your own with the Hermit card. All right. And we have distance. I feel like that will inevitably come as well. Now, I do feel like this person created a lot of distance between the two of you. And that was their protection from the fears that they felt in connection. This ultimately made you walk away because they made you feel like you weren't good enough, inadequate. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have loyalty. Now, for some of you, like I said, it's going to take several cycles before you realize that even though this is a once-in-a-lifetime connection, your loyalty is to the detriment of yourself. Okay? And your healing it needs to take priority. I'm not saying that all of you are going to end up with a soulmate, right? Because that would just be ludicrous. Some of you may still end up with this twin flame if they decide to go through this awakening journey, but that is what it's going to take for union to be possible. But don't worry about that. Right now, only worry about your healing. You healing from this is what's going to allow for your happiness and abundance to take over, to take precedence. And if this person catches up to you where you are, then great. And if they don't, then fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the shit you got to be on. I'm just honest with you. You may have to be on some, I'll be with my soulmate then. You need somebody who's going to be loyal to you as well, where things are going to be balanced, okay? And not betraying your love for self for another person. This could just be the lesson that you needed to learn. This is the catalyst to that lesson in this lifetime, all right? Loving on yourself. Damn, this was heavy, you guys. This was heavy. I'm definitely, like I said, sending all of you who have resonated with this love and light. Okay, this is not for the faint at heart, but nothing that is given to you is given before the divine knows if you're strong enough to handle it. Okay, so I feel like you got this. Let me know in the comments if this is something that has resonated. Shoot me a little holla in the comments. Say, hey girl, hey. Share this if you feel like somebody can use this as well. And go ahead and click that like and subscribe button if you've enjoyed this. All right. And I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Bye.